now, I think that will help make it a lot clearer. We also have this button, inventory, and this is coming in the next patch, which should be next week. We've started basically coalescing things as of yesterday into it. Oh, right. Kevin gave me all the items, so I have a ridiculous amount of stuff.
Way to go.
But anyway, now you'll finally be able to see what you own, whether it's weapons, whether it's mods, whether it's war gear, whether it's appearance. This isn't supposed to be there yet, but that's coming soon too.
I wonder what that is.
Yeah. But basically, like, now whenever you get a weapon mod in a reward box and you go, I don't know where it is, I don't have the item, what's going on, you can now go to the inventory, click on it, look at its description, and see where it's supposed to go.
That's amazing.
So that, I think can all agree, is a big quality of life improvement for managing your character.
Yes.
Yeah, so I, of course, have everything in the game, so it's a bit ridiculous, but only it was 2008. Are some new items for the Space Marines. And so these new items, because they come from the advancements, you're basically going to get them for free. Like, they're in rank 3, but they cost 0 points, so basically as soon as you hit rank 3, they will automatically be added to you. And those two items are a compact generator, which is basically a strong armor item for tacticals, and a Medicaid grenade, which we're going to be showing you shortly, which is a new type of healing grenade for the apothecary.
Free. You should have Katie give them away in giveaways.
Yeah. Are that we are adding some armor to Space Marines and Chaos Space Marines. So, let me just get this time.
As in armor points, armor
Yes,
value.
exactly. Armor value. So your
I'm
effective...
slaving away at making more armor
yes,
bits, but that's
sorry,
not
no, your armor value. So basically, power armor is getting an armor boost, so it's going up a bit. We're adding 20 points to that, because, you know, we'd rather buff than nerf whenever possible. This new grenade, the Medicaid grenade, basically what it does is you throw it out, and it creates a zone where if you run through it, you get a heal over time. So note that I did that. And basically, it's super fast, so the intention is just that, like, you throw it in a doorway, and then everybody who runs through the doorway while it's up will have that heal.
And how long does it last?
I think it lasts about 10 seconds. I mean, this is the sort of thing that we tune, but basically, like, this is now giving the apothecaries the ability to quickly heal people at a distance. So you put this out, it only lasts about 6 seconds or so, but anybody who steps into it gets a heal over time. So basically, this is giving a big advantage to the apothecaries who previously could only heal in one spot, and people had to stay in that spot. Or they had to run up and do the actual manual heal.
And how many do I get with me?
So right now you get 5. We will probably tune that number, but in the future, this is going to change to a cooldown. Yeah, this is a weapon, as is appropriate, just for the Space Marines. So let's see, let's get a better angle on it. Alright, it's missing its little green, so that's going to be added so that it looks appropriate. It's actually on the Grav cannon. I'll show you that in a sec. But yeah, Grav pistol, Grav gun, Grav cannon for the Space Marines. Yeah, so here we go.
Ow.
You look like you add your effects.
Alright, so this is going to be the first, or one of the, and maybe it will be the first Space Marine unique weapon since launch. Well, certainly since launch, but yeah, the only other thing they have is the shield. So this is supposed to be, for the Space Marines, something that is unique, special for them, helps them take care of infantry and vehicles. So the basic idea behind the Grav gun in our game is that it's quite penetrative. It, against an infantry, is less efficient at killing them than a bolt gun, but it slows them down. So if you want to sprint at me...
I can't. I'm going so slow.
Yeah, so the basic idea, and we're still working on the tuning, etc., is that this is meant to be a tool and a device for better team play. So basically, like, the optimal thing to do with a Grav weapon is to pair it with other bolt gun users. So the Space Marines are the only faction that don't have a speed boost of some sort. So appropriately, they're going to be the ones who have the ability to slow down other targets. It plays into the idea of them being sort of like, well, the Space Marines, you know, they're pretty basic troops, but, you know, the best in the universe, but they have all these sort of tricks that they can use against specific types of foes, Xenos, Heretic, all that sort of things. And so this is yet another tool that they use to put their foes on sort of a lower level than themselves. So the basic idea is, like, this is actually going to help you as a tactical against melee, for example, if a target is charging in. But, like I said, you want to pair it with somebody else who can potentially shoot them at the same time.
Yeah, they've all started asking about the vehicles.
Yes, yeah. So, well, that's a crummy amount of damage.
I think
That's
War
pretty
wants
quick.
to know, will it slow armor?
Yes, yeah. So basically, what it does is it's going to do a multiplier amount of damage against vehicles, and then another multiplier against fortifications. So the damage scales up for vehicles, it scales up for fortifications. But it also applies a vehicle stagger effect. But this is a new type of vehicle stagger effect that's actually granulated. So it doesn't cause you to instantly stop, and it doesn't give necessarily the full suppression, but it slows them down instead while you're firing it. So basically, like, the intention here is that this is not like something that you would want to use against a static vehicle, because you might as well use Melta for that if you can get up, but you want to use it as a tool against a vehicle that people are driving around. So you can sort of use it to catch the vehicle, so that other characters, so that either you can go up and destroy it better, or other characters can use their tools against it. But distortion, slow, damage, basically like this is supposed to be another tool for the Space Marines to be tactical and control enemy targets.
What about executions?
The execution hasn't been made yet.
Oh, okay.
But
We
it's
are
coming.
talking-
It will have a special.
Yes, of course, yeah, it must. The Grav gun will have. So, yeah, as you can see, this one has the proper green glow on it.
Oh, someone was asking about the range, by the way.
So the range is, it's not like as long as like the sniper projectile weapons and stuff, but it is
We're in the way.
significantly farther than the melted gun. I think with the Grav cannon, oh yeah, you're right. There's not really a way for me to...
Yeah, we're good.
Oh yeah,
Oh, okay, that's better.
the Grav cannon is currently set to 60 meters actually. So the idea is that since the Grav cannon will be more specifically tuned to anti-vehicle, that like I said, you want to catch a vehicle with it, and then while you're catching it, it has a tougher time firing back at you because of the suppression, and it can't move as fast. So other characters, Laz or whatever, can help it. We really want this weapon to sort of help play up the team play potential of the game, and you know. So we want all the time as much as possible, but this is meant to be a synergistic weapon.
I like this. The lines at executions will do shrinking heads like in Beetlejuice.
Yeah. Grab hold. All right.
Yeah, most of our fun ideas for the
Can you shoot that
executions
one,
are they?
by
Are we gonna do anything?
Not ready yet.
Okay.
Are we gonna do one of the fun things, or is it like
One of the fun things.
You know, like crushing
Nothing
it
fun.
completely, or you know, making a little blood spurt out
Currently,
of
the
it.
direction
you know, like
is that
crumpling them up.
Laurent and Alex, Laurent, the VFX guy, and
should be in the next patch. So,
Yes.
Heaven Witch is one of the shrines for the Howling Banshees, and it's a super cool looking one. So there you go, Asheru. It's it's coming.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool, I think.
Asher keeps threatening to kill the interns if the
The interns, but you're the one who does all of this.
The
yeah,
interns
but
are
you know how will I
first
get
to
my
go,
coffees if the interns are dead?
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Okay, and there's two more that I didn't make it into this build, so I'm just going to show you with a screenshot. Noah is the guy who's putting these together all the time, by the way, so he can.
Yes.
Hey, all right, this is the Crimson Scream.
Yes, because the head is crimson and the scream comes out, which makes the scream
Crimson, that's right.
Yes.
Yes. And one more. We've got the
like a really bad
Hidden
sunburn.
Strike for the Striking Scorpions.
Yes. And funny thing about striking scorpions, they cloak and then you can't take screenshots of them.
Terminator, please. There we go. Okay, so this is the Chaos Terminators. This is actually something that the what the animators always do is they put the basically the most difficult face or item on it that they can, so that they can check interpenetration. So of course we put on the Chaos Terminator with giant tusks because we want to see where things like giant tusks interpenetrate. So we've got a that's the Chaos Terminator right there. It's going to be this sort of like structure. They're of course bigger than the other characters. They're going to have their gun in their right hand and their melee weapon in their left hand to start. It's going to be the first ones that we're doing. We're looking at, of course, Reaper autocannons, storm bolters, assault cannons, and then, you know, the usual accompaniment of melee weapons.
Yeah,
power
and
fists.
this is like what the animators see when they first.
So let's take a look at the video we have.
Video.
The Wraith in the
Yes.
client. First, this is just to show you that it is in the client and working. Obviously, we're going to be tuning those
works.
animations.
It's a thing.
Yeah, but we're going to be putting the Wraith Guard in first. So that's the one with the gun, so the D weapons.
He's also the one that's highest, so he's going to be the most trouble.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah, he's
necessarily
pretty
tell
tall.
from this pic, but yeah, he's freaking tall.
Yeah.
But basically, this is the start of the Wraith Guard for them. That's the Chaos Terminator. Now we're going to show you the Orc equivalent, the Mega Knob. Yeah. Alright, so just like on the tabletop in the universe, it's basically an Orc in a power loader. He's not equipping his weapons, but of course by default he will have a Twin Link Shooter and a Power Claw. We will add some other options, but those are the default weapons for him. And we're working on his animations right now, trying to figure out like how we're going to make him turn in one of those rigs. They have some proposals that they're working on. But yeah, this guy's just going to be super, super tough to kill.
He looks like he's wearing a big metal diaper.
Yes,
But once it paints it
he
in
is.
once it's Go Faster Red, it'll look less.
That's right. Yeah,
less
yeah,
diaper.
yeah. So yeah, we've got. But now we're going to show you all of them because this was a special request, the size comparison. So let's take a look at the other one. This is without their textures, of course, in Maya. But basically, this should give you an idea of how big they all are. Obviously, the Wraith Guard is freaking huge. But he's much thinner. He actually won't be quite as tough to kill as the other guys. But the Wraith Guard that we're bringing in is going to be the one with the D weapons. So he'll be a ranged type character. Later on, we will add the Wraith Blades, of course. So as you can see, compared to this normal Space Marine, these guys are a lot bulkier and larger. This is in T-pose, so of course they always end up a little bit shorter once they're actually using their proper animations in game because you bend your knees in normally when you run around. But this gives you a pretty good idea of what the basic sizes of. And we've been doing tests to make sure that those Wraith Guards can go through doors because that's a pretty important component of this whole system. Yeah. So yeah, these guys something
Or
we
just plow through them.
yeah well.
So, Terminators and Wraith Guards and Mega Knobs are still a few months away. So we're going to be giving you updates as we go along.
Months, years, months.
Not years.
Okay.
Definitely not years.
But
no.
But months, so not
they are-
this year. So next year,
Oh, well,
because it's the 10th
It is
month.
that
next
is the
year.
intention.
That is true.
Terminators are
Technically,
coming
it is
next
next
year.
year.
So this is a
Wow.
when we see whatever it is you have to show. This will be a preview of
Yes.
Yes,
Something
okay.
that is coming. It's basically what we're barreling towards and is our prime, like our.